All right, welcome back to another video. All right, today I want to talk about removal. And what happens is, I talk about this a lot because when you're having an issue, how are you ever going to know what's causing the issue if you're taking 7 different supplements, 2 different vitamins, you're on 3 different medications, you eat a very wide variety of a diet, so you're eating all kinds of different stuff. You're never going to know. You're never going to know what's the issue, what's causing the issue, because you got so many things coming into the system. You'll never get to the bottom of it. And if someone will come to you and say, oh, this is what it is, you won't know. So the best way to figure out whatever you're suffering from is to remove everything. I've done this multiple times in my journey, and it's the only way to figure out what is the problem. I was having a shoulder impingement thing, okay? Pain going up here, coming up here, and even on the other side up into my head. And it's real easy to just write it off as, well, I did something at the gym, right? But look, the body is designed to move. No movement should hurt. Running, now if you haven't ran in a while and your muscles are sore and they're achy because, you haven't walked ever, you never walk, of course your muscles are going to be sore and achy from lack of activity. But no movement, the body's designed to move. The movement is not going to cause issues, okay? So it's I'm trying to figure out, well, where is this pain coming from when I raise my head? And I narrowed it down to certain foods that I was eating. Namely, nightshades, white potatoes, and tomatoes. I eat a lot of tomatoes, and I love salsa. And when I eat salsa, nightshades, which are tomatoes, white potatoes, eggplant, which I don't really eat much eggplant, but I do eat a lot of white potatoes. And once I stripped that out of my diet, pain went away. Feels great, man. But I would have never known that if I wasn't willing to think outside the box and think of okay, well, what is in my diet that possibly causes inflammation? And many foods do cause inflammation, even though they're healthy foods. White potatoes are healthy. Tomatoes are healthy. So, but for me, I react to them. You may not react to them, but you may react to something else. And you're never going to know this till you strip the body back down to basic foods that we know don't cause inflammation. White rice, sweet potatoes, vegetables, fruits. Almost all of those categories will not cause inflammation. So what are you going to get rid of? Things, I should say it in a different way. I should say it, what foods do we know cause inflammation in some individuals? Dairy, wheat, nuts and seeds, nightshades, some whole grains like brown rice, some whole grains like quinoa. So some whole grains. But white rice, sweet potatoes, leafy green vegetables, all vegetables except for nightshades, and all fruits do not cause inflammation. So if you strip your diet back to that for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that's all you're eating, then you'll find out what your problem is. So that's my tip for you guys today.